Welcome to an episode of Claire Haire. We are talking about National Black Fae Day. What is Fae? What is Fae? Fae is a mystical creature from fairyland, not to be confused with fairies, which is a type of Fae. Appearance is stockier, shorter compared to elves who are taller and leaner. Fae have round ears, features, and can vary in appearance. Behavior is kind-hearted and mischievous. So, National Fae Day, what is it? I know that's the first thing you guys are going to say is like, what is it? Why are you dressed up? I'm always dressed up, but basically, National Fae Day is the second Saturday of every May, and everybody can either celebrate through a festival or you can celebrate through a festival. You can dress like a fairy, which is a type of Fae. I feel like Fae covers like a variety of different, like, you know, elves. You know that trolls are actually a form of Fae. Fun fact. So that's where the term fairy comes from, fairyland. Now, let's talk about the holiday itself. Like, I've looked and looked for videos. I don't see a lot of videos. I see more of a, like, it's like vlogs. Okay, it's like vlogs. It's like I haven't seen anybody actually celebrate Fae Day. Then I'll get into the deets of my outfit, but like I haven't seen anybody actually like celebrate it like it's like an actual holiday. I do have on here that I researched because I did my homework today. National Fairy Day is June 24th, but Fae Day is the second day of the month, second week of the May. And I was gonna say too is that they said it started with a school teacher from Florida, and I was just like, I love that for us. We finally get something. Y'all know the legends of Florida, man. But anyways, it said she started it, and then it just went from there. It's been 2 years now. I hope it gets bigger. But let's get into the deets of my outfit. So we're on a budget. I went to Family Dollar. They know me by name, child. It's sad, but it's actually kind of funny. This is like a corset you probably guys have seen before. And this is a pink tutu. This was like $9 from Amazon, $3 from Amazon. This was like the garland was $5. I was shook by that because I was like, you're Family Dollar. Like, I literally was like talking to the person. I was like, what is this? This was like an old Halloween costume. This was 50 cents. So I kind of added this to like add to like some allure. Now, I did have these wings from when I cosplayed Bumblebee, but I didn't know like if it was gonna look too silly with me filming with this, so I decided to just CGI on the wings on the video that you guys saw. I just CGI'd that on, but yeah, I had these wings too, but I was like, is this gonna be too corny? And then like these ear pieces, the elven ears, like the pointier fairy ears, I saw some and I was like, dang, maybe I should like dye them, like, because people usually do dye it with foundation because it's hard to find it for our skin tone, but like it was just really short notice, and I have a lot of stuff going on at the beginning of May, so I actually shot this in the middle of April. Yes, I'm serious. And then I'm just gonna edit and just put it out so it can premiere on Fae Day in the morning. But yeah, it was last minute, but definitely I see myself going bigger next year. I did film outside in the backyard, which was terrifying because we lost an alligator. You know, I'm up Florida. We did lose an alligator. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what happened to. I don't know where Earl went, but we haven't seen him. So I doubt he would come up because it's like on a hill. I doubt he would come up and like come to see me. But you know, I was out there arguing with a German Shepherd. You'll see in the bloopers at the end and on ClaireHaireClips. But I just want to let y'all know it was a struggle filming this. I used baby oil and I have some glitter left over from my niece's project. I don't know where I put it. Anyways, but I had some glitter left over, and that's the trick to get the glitter to stay, is it's a stripper spicy accountant trick. Basically you get the baby oil, you rub it on your chest, and then you get the baby oil and you rub it on your chest, and then you rub the glitter in. So that's pretty much how you're able to make sure it stays on there longer. But yeah, that was pretty much my trick that I used. It was really, you know, it was really fun to do. I can see me using it as a future cosplay, but the garland was $5, which threw me. I was like, this is not on budget. Okay, so we're gonna talk about media. Let's talk about media. So media of the first fairy I think of, or Fae, the first fairy that I think of is gotta be Aisha. And you guys know I did a whole video about her representation, about how they have Aisha is the American version and then Layla is international. So that's why they use Layla in the show. Winx series, I don't think it got renewed because I didn't see a trailer when they were doing the lineup for new shows this year. So unfortunately, I think it didn't have a lot of support behind it. I feel like a lot of us 90s babies and, you know, elder Gen Zenians, I feel like we tried to do it, but like I said, like I feel like it's similar to Avatar. Like I feel like a lot of people wanted like a copy and paste rendition of it, and I took it for, it was Winx, like Fate of the Winx, a Winx story. Does that make any sense? Like basically, like I'm seeing it as it's just a story about Winx. It's not actually going to be, it's not going to actually be like a copy and paste rendition. And I think that also saved me from really getting too mad about it, because I took it for what it was, and it's just a rendition. They're just showing it that. But I wish they would like still try for a third season, because I feel like they were just getting to that precipice where people were actually starting to get interested into it. Number 2 I have on here, needs more representation in books and movies. Now I've seen some books, book talk, seen some books on book talk about different fairies and fae, but like I want like I want more representation. Like I want it to be where like you can name 3 black fairies, okay, or you can name 3 Latina, 3 Asian fairies, you know, besides Musa and what's her name? Can't not think of her name now. Flora. Okay, so I want you to be able to name more, because they said Flora is supposed to be the Latina, and then like of course Musa is supposed to be Asian. And I don't know, I just feel like there's not like a lot of representation for fairies compared, like you think of fairy, you think of Tinkerbell, you think of all these other ones. Of course, you know, they have like Tinkerbell, Silver Mist, all the other ones that they have for Disney, but I want, like, I don't know, I just wanted more like something that you can dress up as for Halloween. Now, speaking of media, so there was a lot of controversy with Black Fae Day. Ooh, stay with me now. There was a lot of controversy with Black Fae Day because of the fact that they feel like it was isolating. They feel like, what about the fairy? Like, what about the other fairies? And like I said, it's not to say that we don't get, like, we should be getting special treatment for our demographic, but we do need more options to cosplay. Like, I think I had a meme, and I think I did a meme or a video, and it went like kind of semi-viral, and I was talking about how like, oh well, if I leave, who's gonna cosplay Storm? Like, it was like a little jokey joke, nothing to be controversial, but it is true that there's not like a lot of representation of like different things that we can cosplay without being, you know, put in the court of public opinion about, put in the court of public opinion about like what should be deemed that you can actually cosplay versus stuff that you can actually cosplay versus stuff that are just like, okay, well, it'll never be true because you're not doing a color match from the anime. They're not doing a color match from the cartoon. Okay, so in that same aspect, that's what I meant by like, I wish they had like more, I don't know, like I just wish they had like more representation, more options for me to name. And that controversy with Black Fae Day, like it's only been 2 years and there's already like, there was controversy when it first launched. I still feel like there's going to be a bit of a controversy this year, especially if it starts getting picked up. But honestly, I feel like the only way that this is going to be able to truly keep going is that people are supposed to know about it. I had to Google this, okay, because I heard about it in the blurred I heard about it in the Blurred Society, but like I truly, I'm not gonna lie to you, I had to go and Google this. I had to go and Google this and see like where, like, do I meet up somewhere? Like, I'm in Florida. There's not really a lot of people who cosplay. We have the Florida cosplayers, but like I'm just like, I'm in Florida. Like, do I text y'all? Is there a group me chat? Is there like a secret fairy knock or something that I gotta do for do I put like a flag on my house so you guys can know, hey, she's a fairy, let's go and then hang out with her? But I do want to know, like, for my Florida cosplayers, like, where are you guys linking up? Where are you guys, Florida cosplayers, just in cosplayers in general, like, where are you linking up? Like, where are we supposed to do this? Okay, so my final thoughts. We need more Comic-Cons. I know you're gonna be like, okay, well, there's San Diego. Sorry, my legs are getting tired. I'm sitting on them so I can sit up. But we need another San Diego, BlurredCon, DreamCon, the one by DC World, and RDC World. And I know there's like different Comic, but we need more Comic-Cons. Like, I would love to if they're just like, hey, we're gonna have, which that's kind of what DreamCon is, but like, hey, we're gonna have a fairy con. Hey, we're gonna have this con. Like, because I feel like for some reason, like when they have MegaCon and they have MegaCon Orlando, they have the one in Cali. I feel like it's very easy for certain groups to not feel like their cosplay matters because it's not one of the bigger ones. It's not what's trending. Like, I feel like I don't know, like I feel like there needs to be that. And then also I wanted to talk about real quick, which I talked about on my TikTok, definitely follow me there, but I do feel like there is this pressure to show skin. Okay. I'm not pointing any fingers out, and I'm not hating, as they would say, because my body is tea as well, but I do feel like there is this pressure to show skin. And if you don't show skin, you're not going to get in. Okay. And I noticed the trend start like around COVID when people didn't have access to seeing skin in real life, if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like there was some time around that I did notice the increase, because before, like, I've been, if I want to be frank with you, I actually have been cosplaying. When I look back at it, I do the math. I've been cosplaying for almost a decade now, on and off, not really serious, because I have a day job. I've been cosplaying on and off for the last 10 years, and I noticed a trend real quick that people want you to show skin. I want to see some bum. They do. And I'm sad about this because, like, that puts pressure on the rest of us who still want to have that wholesome image. I'm gonna say wholesome image because, like I said, like, you can see my cleavage, but I'm talking about skin. I'm talking about, like, basically they put on lingerie and be like, they put on lingerie and be like, oh, I'm Tinkerbell. They'll put on green lingerie and put like a little, like, put on green lingerie and then put this on and be like, oh, well, I'm Tinkerbell. No, you're not. You look good. You look good, but that's not lingerie. Like, that's not, I don't know. Like, that's, like, to me, like, that's not fair, because it's just like you're putting pressure on the rest of us, because it's like these administrators for these pages, they pretty much hold your fate in your hand. Like, they have the power to make you go viral. They do. Like, if you sit there and get your page shared by, let's say you sit there and you get your page shared by like a major movie star or someone who's like, who has more clout than you, someone who has like 3 or 4 million followers, and they share your content, you can go viral on your lunch break. Like, you can literally go viral on your lunch break, and you'll be a household name by 2 o'clock the next day. Easily. I've seen it time and time again. And I feel like that's not fair, because it's just like, I'm not showing you my bum. I'm not showing you my vital organs because, okay, that does sound crazy, but I'm saying, like, I'm not showing you my vital organs because of the fact that, like, to me, that's not fair, Like, that's not fair to me. Like, I'm not sitting here, I'm not gonna sit here and show you my vital organs for me to promote my stuff. I'm not gonna sit here and show you my vital organs for, I'm not gonna sit here and show you my vital organs for you to share with everyone, And I feel like that also takes away from, like, my creativity, because it's like, what's the point of putting these detail into this if you're only gonna look at my skin, and like whatever's showing. But like I said, I could be reaching, I could be an old head hater, as they would say, or okay boomer, But I have noticed a trend, and I just thought I would just call it out. But definitely let me know. Stay tuned for any outtakes. Also stay tuned for new videos coming to you, and the consistency is about to go all the way up. Don't forget to subscribe, share. It's Claire Haire. Happy Black Fae Day. Everybody on mute. Sir, you always do this every time I film out here. This how you know I don't be going outside. Look at these cobwebs, look. Nah, let me show you the reason why y'all sneezing. Look at this tree. My budget, I got my brownie pan reflector. Y'all keep playing around. They let anybody into the HOA now. Now they hired this German Shepherd behind me. He is not giving me peace. I know y'all hear him in the background.